I'm Italian, and it is true that often when Italians cook, we don't measure anything. In fact, my grandmother passed down some recipes to me, and listed on the cards it says, add a little bit of this, add a smidge of that. And there's one ingredient that we love, we can't get enough of, and we can't be accused of using too much of it in our recipes. That ingredient? Garlic. I add garlic to recipes that don't even call for garlic. Pressed, minced, or even roasted and spread on bread. Garlic is a staple to my palate. I don't mind smelling like garlic. And my husband doesn't mind it either. But here's some really good news. Garlic is good for us. Garlic can help kick the common cold, reduce high blood pressure, but you gotta be eating it every day, improve cholesterol levels, especially reducing the LDL number, which is the bad cholesterol. And garlic contains antioxidants that may help lower the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. All that in this clove? Yes. How about we take a look at several varieties of garlic? Ron, what is the most common variety of garlic? When people think of garlic.
When they think of garlic, Chinese garlic.
85%
of the garlic sold in the United States comes from China.
It does?
Yeah, it's got arsenic, it's got
I'm
cadmium,
so sad.
it's got lead, it's got all kinds of nasty things in it. And unfortunately, most everything that you find in this country, it comes from China.
I'm very
Almost
disappointed.
always. That's why you have to go to farmers markets.
Yes.
That's why you have to go to local farmers. That's why you need to grow it yourself, because you know what you're going to be getting. Unlike what we have,
Yeah.
which you can tell is quite different. These are known as hardnecks. Most of these are hardneck garlics. They're from all over the world, mainly from sort of cold climates.
How many varieties would you say you have
We grew
here?
56 varieties.
I didn't realize there were that many varieties. These
We're only
names are
selling-
awesome.
We're only selling 30.
Music.
But yeah, music is one. It's actually, you're talking about the most common of the garlics that you would say are the heirlooms or are the gourmet garlics. You've got the most popular would be German white, will be Russian giant, music. Some of these are crosses that we've actually created. So
Wow.
we've named them. So for example, Alberta, the AB, what they originally were is 1 through like 23.
Okay.
We didn't have names. So as we refined them and said we really like this one or whatever, we started giving them names. Alberta, I don't know why it's Alberta, but most of them are named for areas around here. So
Okay.
The Crimson, because it was so red. See,
Geneva?
Geneva, right.
Geneva.
Falston, which is the town right down the street.
Yeah.
Darlington is one of the
You
ones.
have
It's not
you have
here.
one called Darlington.
We have one called Darlington.
That's
This
great.
is where we are. We have one called Enon. Enon is another one, which is basically where we are here.
How much garlic do you eat every day?
I eat about half one of those a day. Maybe not half, or maybe 2 or 3 cloves or something like that.
Okay,
Or a big garlic.
but you don't smell like garlic.
Of course not, because I eat it every day.
Oh.
And I know if I smell of garlic, then I'm eating too much. or
I
I'm
must
sick.
be eating too much sometimes. Then.
Because that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
But it's really the occasional user that stinks. The smart thing to do is just incorporate it into your meals every day.
Okay.
Whether it's garlic ice cream for dessert, or it's
Garlic cheese?
or garlic
Did that
candy,
count?
aperitifs, or but whatever it is, if you just do it. I mean, I have it literally every meal. Preserving your garlic, dehydrating it, making it into powder, freezing it, pickling it.
Yes.
Putting it into other preparations like tapenades and hummuses and pestos and different other things. You can still then take your wonderful garlic and make it into these great products that you freeze or that you dehydrate or that like black garlic that you ferment.
Okay.
And so you can have your garlic being consumed all year long and getting the most health benefits out of it because again, you're not cooking. Everything we don't cook any product. Every single product we sell is raw.
Raw.
Because as soon as you start to cook it, you start to kill the things.
Sure.
Destroy the stuff that's
That's going to benefit you.
Correct. What typically happens is people fall in love with certain varieties.
Ah.
They want to grow that variety. Sometimes it's because they're Italians and they want an Italian garlic. Sometimes it's, for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just it reminds them of something their mom had when they were young.
What's your favorite?
It kind of changes because
it?
see what happens is when every year garlics take on some of the character of where they're grown.
Ah.
So 5 years ago, my favorite was Korean red. Always in and out, and all. But it's now not as hot as it used to be.
Wow,
I'm
Korean red.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
become.
this little guy.
You see the little. We have these little thermometers to indicate the heat of the various garlics. That used to be at the very top.
Okay.
And now it's not. I tend to really like the German white now.
Okay.
I really like the crimson. I like the Jersey. There's
So
a whole bunch of.
you can't choose a favorite.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch I like. And you know what we find is that the products that we make, we mix a lot of different garlics, and that mixing makes all the difference in the world.
Oh, and one more thing. Garlic, it repels vampires, which is a bonus. So you should eat it for the health of it.